What if I told you that some passengers never reach their final destination, even long after their train has arrived? Tonight, I am sharing the bone, chilling account of The Last Passenger, a story that will make you think twice about late-night train travel. Picture this: it is 1952, and the Silver Comet is making its final run from Birmingham to Atlanta. The locomotive cuts through the darkness, carrying only a handful of weary travelers seeking refuge in the warm glow of the passenger cars. Among them sits a woman in a pale blue dress, clutching a small suitcase and staring out the frosted window with hollow, unblinking eyes. The conductor, a seasoned railway veteran named Thomas Mills, first noticed her during his routine ticket check. She handed him a stub that felt ice cold to the touch, yet when he examined it under his lantern, the paper appeared perfectly normal. Something about her presence sent shivers down his spine, though he couldn't quite explain why. As the hours passed, other passengers began to feel an inexplicable chill whenever they walked past her seat. The temperature seemed to drop several degrees in her vicinity, and their breath became visible in small puffs of vapor. One elderly gentleman later reported that when he glanced at her reflection in the window, he saw not a woman, but an empty seat staring back at him. The true horror began when the train approached Tunnel Ridge, a notoriously dangerous section of track carved through solid granite. The engineer suddenly spotted debris on the rails ahead, forcing him to apply the emergency brakes. The screech of metal against metal pierced the night air as the massive locomotive fought against momentum and gravity. In those terrifying moments before impact, several passengers turned to look at the mysterious woman. She had risen from her seat and was walking calmly toward the front of the car, her pale dress flowing behind her like morning mist. Her lips were moving, though no sound escaped them, as if she were trying to warn someone of impending danger. The train came to a grinding halt, just inches from a massive rock slide that would have surely derailed it. Lives were saved that night, but when the conductor went to check on his passengers, the woman in the blue dress had vanished completely. Her seat was empty, her suitcase gone, and no trace of her existence remained except for that impossible ticket stub, which had turned to ash in Thomas Mills' trembling hands. Local railway records later revealed a disturbing truth. Exactly 25 years earlier, a woman matching her description had perished in a train accident at that very location. She had been traveling to Atlanta to reunite with her family, but fate had other plans. Her name was Margaret Sullivan, and according to eyewitnesses from that tragic night in 19,927, she had been wearing a pale blue dress. Some say Margaret still rides the rails, appearing whenever tragedy threatens to strike again. Railway workers whisper about her protective presence, claiming she has saved countless lives over the decades. They call her the last passenger because she never truly finished her journey home. The next time you are traveling by train and feel an unexplained chill, remember Margaret's story. You might just be in the presence of a guardian angel with unfinished business.